The Levee Park Dock Improvements Project expanded commercial dock facilities at Levee Park to meet the demand of increased passenger riverboat traffic docking in Red Wing. Red Wing typically sees approximately 20 riverboat dockings during a year. Levee Park is located in downtown Red Wing and has numerous shopping, cultural, and recreational opportunities within walking distance. Levee Park is also a mini multimodal hub with an Amtrak station, bus service, bike trails, boat docks, and a trunk highway within a block of the park. For those reasons, the Port of Red Wing is a premier port of call for the riverboat cruise lines that tour up and down the Mississippi River. In addition to the riverboat passenger experience, the Port of Red Wing provides the infrastructure for large service vehicles to get easy access to service the riverboats. Whether trash trucks, fuel trucks, grocery trucks, maintenance vehicles, or tour buses, the shoreside access at Levee Park is better than most ports. Due to the increasing demand for docking at the Port of Red Wing, riverboat operators expressed a need to lengthen the existing dock to accommodate at least two 400-foot riverboats at a time, and to provide a floating dock to accommodate a new type of riverboat scheduled to enter the market. Levee Park had a 550-foot sheet pile seawall that could accommodate one riverboat docking at a time. However, Levee Park had an additional 375 feet of rip-wrapped riverfront that could be converted to additional dock space. In addition, the city owns 550 feet of riverfront adjacent to Levee Park that is leased to a nearby grain elevator for grain barge fleeting. During the concept development process, it was determined that the preferred method to increase the dock capacity would be to add a 20-foot wide and 900-foot long floating dock along the entire Levee Park river frontage. This would provide the ability for at least two riverboats to dock simultaneously and would minimize the environmental footprint of the project. During the initial agency coordination meetings with the U.S. Coast Guard, it became apparent that the floating dock's encroachment into the Mississippi River navigable channel would be unacceptable, so we had to go back to the drawing board. The U.S. Coast Guard said that the existing dock wall could continue to be used or could be expanded along the Mississippi River as long as it did not encroach into the navigable channel. A new concept was developed to extend the existing sheet pile dock wall by replacing the rip-wrap shoreline with the sheet pile dock wall, following the existing shoreline. To accommodate the new type of riverboat that is scheduled to enter the market, a floating dock was still required. To accommodate the floating dock, a pocket was created in the dock wall, 175 feet long and 25 feet wide, that allowed a floating dock to be installed with a river-facing edge that was in line with the sheet pile dock wall so that the Mississippi River navigable channel was not encroached. This approach increased the length of traditional dock wall that worked for the current riverboats, as well as added floating dock to accommodate the new riverboats and recreational boaters. The shoreside improvements of the Levee Park Dock Improvement Project were focused on enhancing the pedestrian route and service road that parallels the shoreline to accommodate the increased riverboat passenger pedestrian traffic and associated riverboat service vehicle traffic. A pedestrian walkway was created along the entire dock wall, with seating areas to enjoy the panoramic views of the Mississippi River. The service road was designed as a shared street to address the wide variety of purposes the street serves throughout the year. When riverboats are in town, the use of the shared street is restricted to riverboat service vehicles for access and parking. When riverboats aren't docked at Levee Park, the shared street is open as an additional pedestrian route, shared use path, and park road, accommodating pedestrians, motorized, and non-motorized vehicles. Ikata Drive remains a walkable, drivable, bikeable, shared parkway space designed to reduce inherent vehicle conflicts. Motor vehicles are welcome on Ikata. However, parking on the drive is strongly discouraged. The drive is split into two sections. The asphalt portion of Ikata is intended for two-way bicycle traffic, and the concrete portion is intended for two-way pedestrian traffic. When cars, trucks, buses, and motorcycles travel on Ikata, eastbound traffic would use the asphalt portion and westbound traffic would use the concrete portion. Registry and gates have been added to Ikata Drive's entrance. Styled with a riverboat paddle wheeler look with smokestack posts, the gates will close to non-authorized users when riverboats are docked at the levee wall. The new entrance plaza and promenade contain exciting new features: 3 new accessible routes, a direct walkway to the riverfront, and new seating features have been built to proclaim the levee as an open, peaceful spot for all. The new circular overlook was constructed with the understanding that the city's Arts and Culture Commission may bring forward ideas to this space. Each docking brings between 200 and 400 passengers into Levee Park, along with the associated buses, fuel trucks, grocery trucks, and trash trucks that serve the riverboats. The contractor had to establish temporary pedestrian and vehicle routes through the construction zone to keep the port functioning. Due to the pandemic, all Mississippi riverboat cruises were canceled for the 2020 season. The new Levee Park dock facilities have yet to be put to their full use. The city is looking forward to the riverboats returning, hopefully for the 2021 season. The city held a ribbon-cutting event for the Levee Park Dock Improvement Project in August 2020.